Hello and welcome to another installment of Metalhead Central, the show where I take an honest look at the harder side of music and give it an honest rating. Today we get to go down to Metalcore Town and review an album by a band that has one of the greatest stories, I think, in the history of metal music. It's The Ghost Inside and their self-titled album. It was released June 5th on Epitaph. Now, this is a band that, again, has both a truly inspiring story and one of the greatest comebacks of all time. They were involved in an accident while on tour in Arizona in 2015, and to say that it was horrific would be an understatement. Both their driver and the driver of the semi that collided with their bus were killed, and the band barely escaped with their lives. Through the past 5 years, they have overcome innumerable obstacles and reunited to record and release their comeback album. Now, in my opinion, if you're going to title an album after your band and then simultaneously make it your first album after overcoming a terrible event, then you'd better make it absolutely relentless. Thankfully, the band thinks in a like-minded fashion because this album is absolutely brutal in its own honesty with the events of the past and pressing forward. The music and lyrics combine to create a vivid picture, a very, very vivid picture of what happened, what they felt, and how they are continuing to push despite all of the obstacles. It surrounds itself in an aura of tenacity and sheer deathlessness that it makes the listener want to face the hurdles in their own life and absolutely annihilate them. There's an atmosphere of loyalty and appreciation for a second chance at life that's really not found on a lot of other comeback albums. In short, this album is incredible from top to bottom. So, let's begin with the musical aspect of the album. Every note on here seems to have been carefully thought out and played with this laser-sharp precision. The band has certainly not lost any of their talent, and they proudly display it on here while crafting songs of self-acceptance and appreciation, but they never stray from the path of confidence and control into an era of arrogance. This is not an arrogant album, it's more of a confident album. The guitar work on here is just really amazing. Zach Johnson and newest band member Chris Davis balance shred and chug with thoughtful plucking and beautiful chord progressions on the upper part of the neck. The drumming on here is second to none and is a very inspiring performance considering their drummer Andrew lost one of his legs in the accident. No obstacle has broken this band down, and that is the main message of the lyrics. Through 11 songs of absolutely bombastic metalcore, they bring their message of leaving the past behind and pushing to the future, and they bring it without apology. The album is full of references to the accident and how the band has risen from those ashes to put this record out and look to what the future holds. Jonathan Vigil's vocals are sharp and crisp, one part August Burns Red and one part Fit for a King. There's beauty when there needs to be, and there's anger when there needs to be. No one emotion dominates the record, and the entire spectrum of human endurance is on display proudly. That's what makes this album such a work of absolute magnitude. It's a comeback album, it's self-titled, and it truly is The Ghost Inside without question. They pull no punches, and it's exactly the kind of album that they needed to make. It gets a 5 out of 5. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe for more Metalhead Central content. Next week, we're going to be shifting from metalcore over into more deathcore, and we're going to be reviewing the album Hell Will Come For Us All by Aversion's Crown. I hope you join me. You've been watching Metalhead Central, where I give honest ratings to honest music. I'll see y'all next time.